Hey guys, Bolt here, and we're back with part 2 of the Walten files. So I'm gonna double check making sure this is fine. Cool. Volume's good. Oh, I do need to get um so very quickly, so this is SP Studios, you're getting this as a VOD. You could have seen me, you could have been here with streaming yesterday. Link is in the description below. And then people on stream, basically, you're gonna have to deal with so unlike the VOD where you're gonna just see straight reaction and commentary and stuff, the issue with right now is I'm about to go eat dinner too. So that's cooking. We'll probably be able to finish up. Well, I'll probably have to interrupt the reaction, go pull it out, and then I'll be able to finish up the rest of the first part. We're actually reacting to part 2 and also a secret extra. Um, so this is the part. This is the we have about half the rest of Faces of Grief. I'm gonna try to do more Let It Ride, since we do have My Soul, which is a secret video that's connected to part 5. But anyways, let's do the normal stuff. You have Bolt, my main channel. We are currently at 735 because even though I was gone, we still had people sub, which was nice. It does say something that, hey, I don't need to be here for subscribers to just do. So it's mostly my backlog that's getting me stuff. But we finally uploaded our first video in 3 weeks over here, BioShock. And tomorrow we'll be doing I already have it uploaded, so it's coming out no matter what, is the Return to Jedi Survivor. And then hopefully I'll find something for Five Nights at Freddy's fan game Friday. And then I already have this coming out tomorrow. And then I'll also have a Mario on Friday. And then we'll have our normal hour-long gameplay of BioShock and Jedi Survivor this weekend. And then tomorrow I'll do some Resident Evil 3. And then I said something to myself. What was it? Oh, I might do some Hogwarts Legacy on the day I don't do Subnautica. So probably Sunday. You'll see me return to that. So there's that. This is SP Studios, side channel, passion channel. We're actually getting some people over here. We're at 74. The VOD for part 1's already out over there. We did talk a lot. We only went through 40 minutes, so we have like an extra 30 minutes of talking. And then I've been uploading some content over here because of like I've been trying to at least give this one more things, so more subs. And then we also have the VOD channel for Twitch. Normally, because this is meant for SP, and then like BioShock was meant for Bolt. Normally, if it's a first time playing a game, me returning to a game, or like it's content made for Twitch, usually I'll do it over here and give you VODs. Like Hollow Knight is an exclusive just to this channel. I mean, we played it over here when we did it, but you know, that stuff doesn't go to Bolt or SP. So, all right. Well, let us get going. Because I do need to get this done. 1 second. Huh.
Jack? Jack? Jack!
Oh. Yeah, this. So it was a deer that we couldn't see in the drawing that well. So he was holding a rabbit and he shot a deer. I think the Bond persona is definitely someone he shot. Because I think we've seen something with this kind of like I need to go back and look at Bond after this episode. But like I'm pretty sure something similar to this. And then like the mouth looks also. And the eye. It's kind of like mouth, eye, and like this injury makes me think it's Bond. And basically his anger is like he wouldn't have done anything if Felix didn't know about him shooting Bond's real self.
Jack, where are you going?
That was Mr. Snow. Did he kill 2 people? Because that's extremely weird.
Wait!
God's testing me. He's testing us both.
I can't do it alone anymore, Jack.
0 with an X.
You weren't a florist whose business was blooming yet, but
For who I was.
Please come home, Jack. Please come home.
I want you to forget about me. You'll be alright. Just hold on. A little longer.
Jack, please.
Mom? 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 Are you alright?
Hey, sweetie. What's wrong?
Now this is getting weird. So first was the deer, then it was Mr. Snow, and now we have a bunny that we saw in the drawing that kind of replaces Jack.
It's just, you've been here for a while. I just want to see if you're okay. I know today was... I can't sleep. Not up here. Can you come downstairs with me? Please? I'm sorry, Mom. I'm really sorry if I did anything wrong. I'm so...
Oh, no, darling, it's not.
Carol Burnett is on downstairs. I'm gonna go down to watch.
Oh.
If you want, you can. Love you.
it's weird to see a young Jack and Felix. So this is their wedding. It's nice to see. This is the stuff like I want them to like return to. Like I said in the part one, it was just like I really liked the little stuff we got of Ed and Molly because it's just like we don't get to see them as a family. We don't get to see the life that they were living. We just see mostly the horror, the events and stuff. And I'm really liking this episode just because it's feeling a lot of this like space that is ignored a lot. I know it's like not needed in a story, but like it's nice to see to give a breather in between the stuff.
Sophie, what's going on?
Just watching some old films. Here, I'll turn it off. Sorry.
Oh, leave it on. I want to see.
That's why she's out of this funk, especially today. It's their anniversary. Cause not Molly. Sophie said that she knew that today was and then cut off. Okay. That is And then 59. This is 1974, right? Because I think 82 is when 3 happened. And I think 78 is when they started the relocation program. So, let's see. So 74. Brain not worky. 15 years. I'll be right back. That's my food. All right, we're back. She's so pretty there.
You shouldn't be playing these.
I know. That was stupid of me.
Why are you playing these?
It just... Are you sure you should be watching this?
Shh, it's fine, it's fine. Just let me have this.
I will say one thing very quickly about this part, that a lot of the dialogue feels incomplete. Like, she wants an answer. She's getting mad about it being played. But then she turns around and wants to see it. I know she's supposed to be weird right now, but like, it feels like you skipped ahead in the script while she's supposed to be soaking in like the memories, and then like I think the Felix stuff would have been like she came up as Felix was shown, but like the aftermath, seeing Felix again probably would have snapped her and didn't. But it feels very weird right now. And then like another thing I mentioned was like, I noticed was like back at the car talk between Jack and Rose was just like, it felt like certain lines were repeated just so that other characters said it. Like it was when they were talking about the alligator. Oh, it was so annoying, couldn't sleep, and they both said it. So that kind of takes me out when I have to hear the same line, or like it like feels like you flip flop some lines around.
You were so happy.
Wait. Dedicated to Sophie. There's not a day I don't think about you. Was she pregnant with Sophie or had Sophie before their marriage? I need to go look back at 3 because it does give them a birth date.
You were so happy. I almost forgot how perfect everything was. What am I doing to myself?
That was today, wasn't it?
Please, turn it off.
15 years ago?
I said turn it off. Why won't you listen?
Please don't be mad at me. I feel happy watching these. They make me feel safe.
And I don't. Sophie, please, turn it off. Now.
I'm sorry. I just want to see you too.
Sophie.
It's just like it's been so long since
Why, Sophie? Why? Why the fuck did you play those films?
I'm sorry if I hurt you, Mom. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's just... I don't know what's going on anymore with me. I don't know what to do anymore, Mom. This is all I have left to remember who...
What?
With them gone and you like this? There's nobody here for me anymore. I feel so alone and I hate it. I hate being left alone, left to think.
Please.
It hurts, Mom, okay? It hurts to see you like this.
Just stop it, Sophie.
I don't want to upset you, Mom. I love you, but I don't know how to help you. I don't think we're helping each other.
Stop it. Please.
I've been...
Another thing I'm like noticing is like if you go see the Pumpkin Rabbit stuff, they make the Waterman so huge versus the kids, to like show just how over like powering they are. And I think they give both Rose and Jack that treatment. I think they gave Felix that treatment back in 3 when like he was in the drinking zone and stuff. He was so tall you could barely see. He wasn't even in frame. But like Jack looks super large when he's just like when he's not having moments with the family. Like when he sat next to Molly or when he was by the car with Rosie. You know, he looks very normal size, but like once he like when he got talking about like grief and how like it affects somebody, he feels large, he feels in shadows. And then like when they're showing that like Faces of Grief, like the stop motion stuff, he was like super large, shadowed. And then here it's like it gives me the Return of the Pumpkin Rabbit with the witch sheep, because like she stands over them when talking to them in that one, and this is what it feels like when she's talking to Sophie here. I think maybe that's kind of what we're supposed to kind of get is Sophie's maybe that's what the Pumpkin Rabbit's supposed to be. Is kind of like what they are when they become animatronics.
I've been talking to an angel. He says he can help us. Help you.
Stop it,
I
Sophie.
know how it sounds, but he's real. I've met him. I'm too scared to tell you.
Shut up.
I'm telling the truth. I don't understand what's happening, but I can't keep pretending that nothing's going on anymore.
I told you to drop it.
I'm scared, Mom. I don't know what to do.
I told
I
you
hate this empty
to-
house. I'm sick of living like this.
Give me the film.
I just want to see you happy.
Sophie, give me the film.
Get away from me!
Right there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Carol Burnett Show has been brought to you by Bad. With real borax gives you a new kind of clean. A clean.
When playing games on PC, do you ever wonder if someone had a clip with you in it?
Only you can prevent forest fires.
We, haven't been able to find anything. I am so sorry. But we should remain hopeful that something will come up. I'm sure of it.
Okay. I was connecting a thought. So, when we entered the forest here, this is St. Juana's, this is where all the kids are buried. It said hunting. I wonder, in a state, I wonder if the hunting accident that led to the death of people between Jack and Felix, I wonder if Jack's whole persona that he throws on to be strong is him starting to like falter from like being holding a secret like that, and then like Felix being drunk makes so much sense because he can't deal with having that information that he has to completely be in a drunken thing. And I wonder in 3 when he is traveling, like he thinks he's like when he's supposed to take them home, I wonder if it's like a muscle memory to go to the St. Juana's forest. And the biggest thing that's making me think that is because uh Felix was like, I think in one of the now non-canon things, or like during his like he recorded some stuff. And I think it was like he was so drunk he couldn't remember where he buried them. I wonder if like him burying the kids was a reflex to that. Kind of like the first thing you think of is to hide the body. So you hide it in a dense forest. So I wonder if that's kind of like, I wonder if that's the whole thing. I wonder if Jack knows that he buried them and that the whole situation with the whole river is faulty. Because now it's like starting to come together. It's just the whole thing about, is Bond actually a part of that? Or like, because we're starting to see little bits and pieces of like, you know, Jack like hit the when he's entering the river, like his bottom jaw kind of looks like Bond's. And then like he gets replaced by a rabbit. So I wonder if either that's the Bond spirit faking her out, thinking like acting like Jack, or if it's supposed to be like, hey, Jack is transforming into Bond here. Sophie. That's Sophie. Mr. Snow. The car crash.
Do you
God.
like that pressure?
Okay. So here's her connection with the supernatural.
I'm sorry.
You shouldn't be here.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. You're a good mother. You deserve a good life.
Oh my God. Thank God. Oh, Jesus, you okay? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't move just yet. Wait. Mrs. Walten, hey. It's okay. It's just me.
Another thing I completely, like, just let it ride out was Molly seems to have talked to Bond. Because she said an angel talked to her. Another quick thing I had to get off my mind. So it looks like in their state of like losing it, they're getting closer to this, like, the connection to the Wonderland.
The kid called us. And we've been looking for you for almost 2 hours. Were you trying to... listen, Rose. Whatever happened here doesn't concern me, but we need to get you somewhere where we can be sure you're safe for a while.
I don't deserve it. There's nowhere left for me to go.
We need to get you out of here, Miss Walten. You need help. Come on up.
She loved me. For what I did, I should be dead.
Rose, please. Come on. We need to go.
Stay away from me.
Whoa, now, here. Just take it easy, okay? I'm your friend. You're not in any trouble, Miss Walten. Please. We can sort all this... Stop it! What are you...
Why couldn't you have just left me alone?
Rose!
Why should I have to stay here?
Stop, Rose!
God! Oh, God!
Looks like a small traffic accident down at 43. Nothing to worry about. Send Officer Kaylee to go take a look.
All right, thanks again. Hey, what should we do with the kid?
We'll send her with her on. Guerrero called her. She's okay with it. She'll come pick her up in a few hours.
Do I tell Mrs. Walten?
That is up to you. I'm gonna stay here with the kid.
She can hear you.
Jesus Christ, Derek. You should have seen the house.
Yeah, well, we'll sort that out tomorrow.
Sure. I'll keep you updated in the meantime.
Okay.
Miss Walten? We, got in contact with your sister. She'll be taking care of Sophie for a bit. Look, I'm sorry about all this. It's basic protocol, and there's nothing I can do. I really am trying to help. It's gonna be a while, and if you need anything, just...
Collins, can I just borrow you for just a sec?
Can it wait?
It's literally just 2 minutes.
Make it quick.
What's his name? Super Horror Bro? The guy who always seems to be talking about this series. He was in, like, the advertisement for, Hotline. He was just playing as, like, hey, I hurt myself pretty badly. Can you get hold of somebody?
Is Lopez there?
Yeah, she's just outside.
Can you send her in to look after Mrs. Walton for a minute?
Of course, sure.
Here, I'm gonna be gone a minute. Officer Lopez will look after you while I'm gone. But hey, listen. It's only up from here, Rose. Take care.
I mean, I understand, but you took her only other kid away from her. And while she doesn't feel like she deserves to be in this life anymore, it does make sense.
Say hello to Z.
Okay. We did see a missing poster for Susan and Charles.
Has reality failed you once again, my dear?
Yeah, the missing posters in the back there for Susan and Charles. So that vision of Jack was Bond, because this is the same rabbit. But this makes me think that this is one of the victims of the hunting accident. What in the amazing digital circus is that crap? That looks like a knockoff Kane. Okay. I can't ignore that. Oh my gosh. Like, you can see, like, you can obviously see her neck from 4, but, like, Charles, what did he do to Charles? I really want to know, because, like, he is the most messed up of them all. But this is so much more creepier than past ones. Like, they hit hard with this episode. Oh! You can see, like, splotches.
I know where he is, Rosie. Follow me.
The fact that she knows where that is says something. So one thing I did want to say, so we obviously have the security guard Bond here. We have Bunny Smiles soap. We got dedicated to Aurora. Who's that? Who's Aurora? And then we also have the deer again. We have the deer that died. Is Aurora the one who died? Technology of the future fair, future cyber fun tech. And then you see Rosie, Jack, Felix, Charles, and Susan. This right here makes me think someone was left out of the picture, or this was like ripped. That's from the during the in-between of 4, they had that. Bond is just so creepy every time he shows up.
Good night, Dad. Good night, Molly. I love you. Good night, Dad. Good night, Molly. I love you.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
That's my daughter's doll. Can I? I never thought I'd see this again. When I designed it for Molly, I wanted it.
Wow. Jack is in Bond. He left with a black tie. That's a black tie. Well, that's confirmed. There is no runaway Jack theory. I'm going to make a comic about the what if he survived. Probably wouldn't matter because if Bond is like a mental, like spiritual like remaking of Jack into Bond, which is weird. But oh man, what happened? I want to know what happened.
When I designed it for Molly, I wanted it to be something she could hold on to no matter what. The look on her face.
You? Oh, you? What would I do without you?
It's funny how things never go as expected.
I don't see the humor in it.
Oh.
No, not one bit. It's a terrible feeling to lose control of your thoughts and your mind and yourself.
Have you been there too? That lack of control?
I am in control. I've corrected myself. I'm getting better now.
Oh.
I'm beautiful.
Anything is possible on Cloud9.
Motherfucker! They are
real. I know. You're not real.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm the real one. Either way, anything can be real when you're with me.
Who are you then?
I am a canvas like you. We are canvases, only yours is destroyed, rotting, and scribbled all over. Oh, 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 you should have seen mine. Torn apart, burnt to the last fiber, rotting.
What did you do? How did you escape that?
I made myself and you. I realized I don't have to be that canvas anymore. I could be a blank slate to start over any way I wanted. It doesn't matter who I was then. No, the past is just a nightmare. It only matters who I am now.
And who are you now?
I am Bon the Hare. It's your work that gave me an identity
ready when I needed it most, when myself no longer existed.
That sounds nice. I'm not sure I exist anymore. I feel like everything about me has been peeled away, bit by bit, these past months. My family, my work, my life. Now I am nothing.
Look at me, Rosemary. I can fix that. I can fix you. Please just let me fix you.
Frankly, I don't think there's anything left to fix. When I came in, you told me you knew where he was. What did that mean? What did that mean?
I know where we all are. Everyone. We are all up in Wonderland together.
What are you talking about?
Here. Why don't we ask the kids? Molly, Ed, your mother's worried about you. Easy, easy. Settle down. It's all right. They're all right. Look, they're still alive. We all found a way to keep going beyond our end. We found new beginnings, new life, new bliss.
That makes no sense. This is impossible. Can they still hear me? Are they okay?
It must have taken them some time adjusting to their new lives, as did I. But we've all bounced back perfectly.
So that's it then, that's what it takes. No. No, I'm not like them, though. Am I? I'm not like you.
Everything was always on hold.
Proactive has
Literally every 5 fucking minutes, YouTube. 5 minutes. You can't stop spamming ads for 5 goddamn minutes.
Here, I'm still alive.
Oh, Rosie. What good is living when you're already dead? It's all right. I've got you. I'm here.
Promise me it's going to be alright. Promise me you're going to fix me.
I promise. Now want you to close your eyes, and I'm going to tell you a story. A better story.
At least this time he had the kids look away. Because last time they watched as Susan got torn apart. This time he faced them away. I can already hear the insects.
Once upon a time, there was a sheep. She went out looking for something she had lost, but she didn't know where to go. She had been running in circles, over and over. She walked for days and days and more days.
That's another Pumpkin Rabbit connection, because that's what we seen. What's his name? The clown. I'm trying to remember what his name is. Billy. We saw Billy in the Walten in the Pumpkin Rabbit Return one as a scarecrow.
Until one of these days, a very special day, she found a well. She was tired, so tired. All she wanted was to find the way back home. She tossed a coin into the well. She wished with all her strength, and then she found a rabbit.
Rabbit?
The rabbit told her he could show her the way home. A new home. A much better home. One free of pain and hurt and sorrow and shame. But getting there was no easy task. The sheep must understand. Beauty is pain.
Okay. Bloody eyes, bloody. There we go.
If there is a natural body, there is also a spiritual body. There is also a natural body. There is also there is also a spiritual. There is also a spiritual. There is also a spiritual body. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Oh!
It's bad enough.
So, even though, you know, it was one of the more... We still got pieces of it. That was surprising. We still got pieces of her death. Okay. And he took her apart like a bionicle. All right.
The sheep obliged and joined him in his wonderland.
Okay. Luckily, the shadows will kind of keep a lot of the There, you can see it there though. Like literally ripped out. Huh. So is that how Bond appeared to Sophie? An angel? Oh. I also forgot to read the description too. Oh, okay.
Nobody can hurt you now.
Nobody can hurt me now.
You are beautiful.
I am beautiful.
You are happy. Say it. You are happy.
I am happy.
You are loved.
I am loved.
I love you.
You love me.
I know Bond and Shaw. Well, Bond has a crush on Shaw. Okay, we're not gonna be. Is there anything else? No. Okay. We still got the other we got the secret one. Okay, and nothing hidden here either. And it looks like her poster's been posted. A missing poster for her. Oh. Right there. That's how you're supposed to get the secret video. Okay, and then okay. Subtitles were given. Cool. Thank you. But now we have a secret.
Thank you for coming. You can sit over there if you prefer.
Hey, it's no problem, Derek. Happy to help.
Thanks. All right. Let's go back to the night of July 19th.
All right.
You're aware this was the night Rosemary Walten was detained and escaped from police custody, correct?
God, help that woman. Yes, no, I'm aware.
A week later.
Uh-huh. Were you in any way in contact with Mrs. Walten in the days and or weeks leading up to July 19th?
No, afraid not. We had to let her go following a series of disturbances at the restaurant earlier this month, and hadn't spoken since.
Okay. All right, look, Felix, I'm going to cut to the chase. Shortly after Mrs. Walten escaped police custody, we received several reports about a woman's screams being heard down Cross Street, sometime between 1 to 2 a.m. Searching the area eventually led us to your establishment.
Bond's Burgers, yes.
Yeah, the burger joint. When my guys arrived to check out the place, you were there, Mr. Kranken. Would you care to elaborate on that?
Come again?
What were you doing inside of the restaurant at 4 in the morning?
This is some kind of joke.
What's a joke, Mr. Kranken? Is throwing a fit about search warrants and denying my men entry. All the while actively hindering an investigation into one of your own colleagues when she could be God knows where by now. That's the damn joke, Felix, okay? Surely you see how bad this looks, don't you?
Look, Derek, we have nothing but the utmost respect for you and the boys in blue. But listen, we're a family business, and we pride in having built a place of good fun and safety. You can see why we wouldn't want the police making a scene in a place that brings nothing but joy to the...
So the thing is, he was there. They caught him at 2 hours after she died. And definitely, I do need to look back a little on 5. Myself, I won't do it here. But the Shadow Man, he is definitely cleaning up afterwards. He knows that Bond is doing what he's doing, and he's like washing down the animatronics. He's probably removing the bodies. Because the fact that it was all prepared by the time they got there.
Community?
You're not answering my question. Point blank, what were you doing at Bond's Burgers in the early hours of July 20th?
Oh, yeah.
Look, I gotta admit, things have been pretty tough for me lately. I was sleeping there.
You were sleeping there?
Yes, that's correct.
I see. And do you usually sleep in the restaurant, or is this, a little trice?
Look, this whole ordeal has been horrible on this town. It's hurt us too, more than anyone. But this place, this company, it brings hope and happiness to people. Surely you understand, right?
You're not...
Well, Rosemary Walten is your friend, right?
Of course. Despite everything, she's still near and dear to us. The same goes for everyone else.
Everyone else? Everyone else? You mean Susan Woodings, Charles Brooke, Jack Walten? In fact, while we're at it, why don't we talk about them too, huh? Don't you think it's quite strange that 4... Oh no, sorry, wait a minute. I got my numbers wrong. 6 people vanish without a trace in the span of a month, all with ties to you?
Ooh.
Am I under arrest, officer?
No, Mr. Kranken.
Then I'll see myself out. Sorry I couldn't be of any use.
I need you to stare at the red dot if you could. Thanks. Tell me your name.
Sophie Walten.
Nice to meet you, Sophie. How old are you?
14.
I'm turning 14 soon.
That's great. I remember when I was 14. Good times. It's a lot of fun. Have you been studying for school? All right. We're going to ask you a few questions just so we can understand better what went down last night. All right? Okay. Yesterday night, you explained to us you and your mother seemed to be having a bit of an argument, right? Did she indicate where she could possibly be headed? Did she mention any place in particular?
It's all right if you don't want to answer. We should probably move on to the photos.
We inspected your house after we sent you to the station. It was quite interesting, I guess. Missing posters all over the walls and just... Well, how long exactly has your house been in this state? Was this shortly after your father?
Frank,
Yeah. We're sorry if any of these questions upset you in any way. We're doing the best we can to find your mother. We will find her.
No. We're gonna give you a minute, okay? If you need anything at all, please just let us know.
Among the things we found, there was a journal belonging to Rosemary Walten that spanned the years of 1955 to 1974. This is to be kept solely for evidence purposes and is not meant to be shared anywhere.
Okay. This is also before their marriage. Okay. I know my own name. I don't need to write my own name. I'm quite sure why I'm writing this right now, but I'll see where this goes. I suppose I was trying to write my thoughts down, something to putting them out all into words for myself, and that is therapeutic. Apparently, as my thoughts, I don't really know what to say. Sorry, I've been doing well lately. Things have been looking up. I'm 21. Oh wow, so she was 40? College has been great. I'll bet a little overwhelming. I feel I'm finally finding my footing as an artist after so long, which is good. The workload can be a little demanding, but it hasn't driven me insane yet. So as far as I'm concerned, that's all that matters. Maybe I can use this to keep track of my project ideas. I guess there's not much to say. If anything comes up, I'll let you know. Me know. Okay. Sorry, I forgot about this real quick. Merry Christmas to me, my sister Lauren. Call I answered this time, but I don't know what to say. I don't think I've had actual conversation with her in over 2 years. This is Christmas following her first entry. Still, it is thoughtful of her. It is nice to hear from her despite everything. No matter, it still feels stupid. I don't know how to talk to my own family. Seeing how others spend the holidays with their families is admittedly disheartening, but that's okay. I'm thankful to have friends who are there for me in these times. On a lighter note, I've met someone wonderful. His name is Jack. I heard sort of knew him from high school, but we never really talked back then. I bumped into him again at O'Flaherty's again a few months ago, and I've been meeting up ever since. I really don't want to come off too strong, but he's really incredible. A bit of a idiot, but I do mean that with all the love in my heart. I don't think I've ever felt quite as happy as I have in these past months with Jack. I mean this that in a I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just very nice to be loved and understood by someone as kind and funny as him. I really needed this That's all I have to say for the time being. Note to self: potentially consider studying film. I don't know what will come of it, but Jack brought it up as he's really into Hollywood motion pictures and everything. It would be not. It would be fun. I'll see. I'll think about it. So she got into the whole like stop motion stuff because of Jack. Okay, 6 months later, art due Tuesday. Reunion team. Buy more materials. So broken shirt. 2 months later, sorry for not talking much here. I don't know why I'm apologizing. There's no one listening. There's a funny thought. I'm going on a trip with some friends on Friday. Very excited for it. Jack and Felix helped me pack my stuff. I haven't been able to do so much projects as I've been hoping to do this year, but I honestly haven't been even noticed. The fact that Jack and Felix are part of this trip, I don't like that. Yeah. Wow. So I'm guessing that might be the trip, the hunting trip. January 29th, her mother died last week. I only found out yesterday. They held the funeral 2 days ago. I generally would have gone. I would have cried. I haven't cried yet. I'm not really sure if I will. I promise it is getting to me, just not in the way I think it should. It's hard to talk about this, even to Jack. I know he'll be there for me regardless, but he hasn't really experienced loss like this in his life. I think I'm not sure if he really understands. I feel an awful pit in my stomach. I don't need to be focused on this right now. I have my own life now. I have my own life. I think her and Sophie have the same mental processing, or like they feel differently than most people would. Okay, so this is the year of their wedding, but it's January 20th. Okay, I already see proposed. The best thing happened last night. The most wonderful thing happened, and I can't help but write about it. I can't stop thinking about it. Jack proposed. I'm still haven't fully set in it for me yet. It hasn't fully set in for me yet. This is so strange, but so exciting. We are at the fields down at the city border, and the one with the fence and the sheep. Oh, that's why, like, before we see her get torn apart, we see her take smiling. That's him proposing to her. Okay. We got the most beautiful ring he could afford. There's still a lot of planning we need to do, but I've just to allow myself to enjoy this moment. I am so happy. I am so happy. My heart could burst. By God, I am grateful for him. I am so grateful he loves me. Illustrations of potential wedding dress in March. Okay, the 14th. So a year later, basically. So already past the wedding. I found out yesterday that I'm pregnant. Okay, so she was pregnant 6 months after their wedding. I want to have this baby. I'm feeling so many things right now. I'm excited, happiness. I must be admitting that this is some sense of trepidation within me, but it's going to be all right. This is quite overwhelming in a good way, I think. Jack is there to support me in every step of the way. He's been so patient. God bless him. He's delighted about the news, but we are taking things one step at a time. This is so much, all so much. I really don't know what to say. I pray that our child is brought safely to this world. Jack wants a boy. I, regardless of their gender, I'll love this child with all my heart, my sweet little angel. So Ed was definitely like the thing that overjoyed Jack then. Pregnancy. Okay, so April 3rd, the pregnancy is going well. There haven't been any complications. And as always, Jack is there for me every step of the way. I must confess, I am quite scared. It is not that I don't want this girl. Confirm the gender. I do have my entire heart. I'm just afraid I might not be able to take care of her. I'm terrified I might not be a good mother. I don't want to be like my mother. I want my girl to grow healthy and loved. She deserves the best childhood. That might be some of her issues. Best childhood a kid could possibly ask for. My little Sophie, I don't know what if I'll be able to give that to her. What if that's all too much? I can't tell this to Jack. I don't think he'll understand, but I don't want him to think of me of any differently. I just want everything to be okay. So September, a few months later, she was born yesterday. She's more beautiful than I imagined. Welcome to our family, Sophie. Okay, a little doodle with them a little more detailed with the baby. This is them planning. Okay, so this is a decade before. So this is their planning stages. This is July 25th. Doodles. They see. I think Bond was supposed to be called Ringo. I think. But they changed it for the namesake. Oh, and this is also Sophie holding little Ed. I can see the E. And Jack, he's always there. Okay. So 3 years later, September 30th. Today I feel thankful. I love my family, Sophie, my Ed, my Molly, and my dear. So all three of her kids and Jack. Like this is what I wanted to see. The little goofy gap. I'm feeling okay. This is January 8th, 70. Oh, it jumped straight to the death of Ed and Molly. The funeral is tomorrow. It's nothing, nothing, nothing. All feels still and meaningless, like a rotten dream I've not allowed to wake up from. I don't know what to say. I don't know what's going to happen. Wasn't supposed to happen. None of this feels real. The effing caskets are empty. My children are in there. Those aren't my kids. There's nothing but a mockery, yet it's all we have now. He isn't pressing charges. I don't understand it. I always trusted his judgment and I love him so much, but I don't understand this. I'm not going to argue with him. That's the last thing I need right now. I want to trust you. I need to trust you right now. So why would you do this to me? Why? None of this makes sense. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Okay, so it wasn't the trip, that one where they were supposed to go, because she doesn't know why he didn't press charges. So, okay. Yeah. Sophie didn't eat today. Jack didn't show up, so I just kept working on the film. That's all I can do. I guess it's just what makes sense. This is June. Well, no. May 9th. That's all I can do. I guess it's what makes sense. I don't know what to work on anymore. So I have to continue working on the film. It helps, I suppose. Jack doesn't say anything about it. I'd prefer if he did. Oh, okay, so you want him to like give critiques. What else can I do? I know that's all I think about is what's the point in writing about. The 10th, today I feel powerless without meaning. The 20th, Jack took me and Sophie out for pizza. He's trying his best. Sophie didn't say a word. At least she ate. I had to leave. I couldn't finish my food. The empty chairs makes me sick. Okay, understandable. June 14th, I love you. Is there anything worse you could say to someone before abandoning them? This is Jack's disappearance. Why did you do it, Jack? Why? Where are you? Why won't you just come home? Why did you leave us? I wish I could hate you. I wish you meant nothing to me. Why did it have to be you to why? It's not your fault. It's not mine. I did this to you. I should have kept you. Oh no, it's not your fault. It's not. It's mine. Without an apostrophe there. I thought it was a continuation. It's mine. I did this to you. I could have kept you here. You were safe with us, with me, Sophie. I can't lose her too. Please, God, I can't do this. I won't let her go. I can't. I can't. If you're still out there somewhere, I hate you. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. Okay. On the 18th, 4 days later. This is after her breaking the stop motion stuff, I'm guessing. Okay, this is their dining table, I'm guessing. They called from work. On the 23rd, okay. He knows, okay. On the 28th, he knows something. I go there, I speak. I'm making a scene. Where's your spine, Felix? Hiding away, I know when I know you. And I know what you are. And now Sophie, my own daughter, looking at me like I'm the one that's wrong. Everybody is in the wrong. Why am I being treated like I am? I can't find it within me to love, to like, to enjoy, to do anything. This is the July 2nd. I can't find it within me because there's nothing left to say or do anymore. There's nothing left in me. Sophie is suffering. She is scared of me. She won't say it, but I know it. She looks at me like I'm a stranger. I can't say I blame her. This isn't who I'm supposed to be. On the 5th, I'm nothing but a problem that needs to be rectified now. I see it in their eyes. Everyone looking at us penning us everywhere I go. Like I'm a sick dog. I don't want your help. What the hell could you do for us anyway? Nothing can bring them back. Nothing will ever make this right again. I just want my family. I just want to be loved. I just want to be treated like a human being. Is that so wrong? Can't even take care of one child on my own. Where's my control? On the 7th, 2 sheep tiptoe in the grass. They call for mommy, but they can't hear me. Mommy, here do I have to yell? Mom is here. It can all be like it was before. It just needs the sheep to return. Home, there's 2 sheep outside tiptoeing in the grass looking for mommy. This is her seeing Ed and Molly on the 13th. This is literally the day before she goes missing. It's okay, Mom. It's okay, Mom. I can't read a lot of that. It'll be okay, basically. Today, okay, the 16th. Wait, no. When did she go missing then? Oh, no, it was the 19th, because they did that interview with Felix on the 20th. Today was a good day. Me, Jack, and Ed, and Sophie, and Molly had dinner. I left the table to stay. Molly stayed watching TV, and it doesn't matter because they're here. I love them. She's starting to get delusional here. Okay. The 18th. Sickening rays of sunlight beam through my window, blinding me day after day, mocking me after the light could never understand what, so it laughs and laughs and laughs, and the world laughs along with the light as it pours overwhelming brightness and warmth into everything while I'm stuck frozen and decaying. On the 19th, happy anniversary. There are multiple blank pages afterwards, then one last page. You were my masterpiece. Is she saying Sophie was her masterpiece? Oh, that's the Angel Shaw.
That's just all about we have from the investigation.
We have Angel Shaw up in this.
Investigation up to here. God, I've been in service for about 15 years, and I've dealt with sickening, twisted cases before. But I just can't wrap my head around this one. I can't. I just don't understand. None of us understand how Mrs. Walten left the station that night. And we had 3 officers in the building as it happened. And when we checked the camera, only up from here, Rose. Take care.
last week already.
So PD knows about Bond. It's just they can't really connect it to anything because they don't. They know, like, they're probably like, hey, something has to do with Bond's Burgers there because the imagery, but
If this is someone's idea of a joke, I don't find it funny. That's what led us to Bond's Burgers, and there wasn't any luck there. Afterwards, it was just constant visits to the emptied house, the restaurant, nothing. Only items being stolen, vandalism, etc. There's nothing left. And now the town is going on about some BSI killer. And there's uncertainty, there's fear. We can't control it anymore, okay? You know, I try to think of the same kind of rational explanation in my head for all this, but even with everything, there's just one small little thing I can't get out of my mind. The posters. You know, we took them into evidence after searching the house. When we collected them, the majority were nothing to write home about. There were what I'll charitably call printing errors here and there, but for the most part, it was fairly normal. It was only a few days after they were taken into evidence that Lopez pointed out that the posters had, changed somehow. They were all wrong. None of them showed the same image they did before. I really wanted to help these families. I wanted to help them find closure. But as of right now, I mean, God, I don't think there's anything else we can do. That's it for me, I suppose. May God have mercy on this town. May God have mercy on me, these families, and anyone else.
safety and pills, Sophie. Safety and pills, Sophie. All right. So I did forget to say there are the descriptions. In the art room, we found multiple art pieces depicting violent illustrations of Mr. Crankin, Ed, Molly, and the rest of the family. In the desk, there was a single blank script page of Rose's film that only read Chapter 5 Acceptance. The page was unfinished, so she never accepted. We got to see all the other stuff. And then this is on the 21st. So this is just the day after the holding with Felix. So, one second. I do want to go see wait, what? That's weird. Why did it... Oh, here we go. Faces of Grief. I don't want that. Okay. Rosemary Fiona Walten, born the 20th of April 1934, was an artist, filmmaker, and composer for Brighton, Michigan. Having studied in Brighton Public College for art, she dedicated her life into making art pieces that would get fairly popular locally. During the 1960s, she worked on numerous short films of her own. The Dancing Sheep, Crescendo, amongst many others. And in the 1970s, she joined her husband Jack Walten and friend Felix Creighton in BSI, where she ended up creating and designing the characters that would star in the local burger joint Bond's Burgers. Rose was a loving and caring family of 3 children and devoted husband. She is a dedicated member of the Brighton Community Church. Hosted numerous charity events alongside her husband, where she donated multiple art pieces. And July 19th, she disappeared and she was never found. The one thing that this didn't have like the others is like usually it's a guy recovering the tapes. Okay. So, all right, that is it. That took longer than I expected. I still got to go eat dinner, and then Mr. Nick wants to play some stuff. But that was phenomenal. Absolute cinema, as the Gen Alphas would say. I would say this is probably the best thing this year has been released. Like eat your hearts out, Mandela catalog, because like they stomped you. Like I know they're telling their own story and they're technically a different type of horror, but like unlike Five Nights at Freddy's film fan made creations with like horror, where it's all like body killer and stuff. This is kind of like in-depth psychological stuff that has like a long story that you need to kind of get into, and I love it for it. But I will say, it does suck to wait so long. But like, unlike the originals, the first two, it has just jumped in quality, and like, it did have some small stuff like I think definitely like when he went to embrace Rose, it looked like he was supposed to be patting her back, but it was like his claws were so far away from her. I don't know if that was a meant to be thing, because he's a robot, or just like, hey, we just want to get this over with. They can see what we're trying to do here. Let's move on. And I'm not gonna jump to the conclusion with Jack because it's obvious that like I was seeing like, so there's the bow tie and then like the collar, and then like how the collar and the tie blended in to make a normal tie. So I'm not gonna say it's Bond per se. It's Jack per se, but definitely, it is something. Um, it's kind of weird. I really like this addition of like the journal from Rose, because it adds character. It adds like a little bit of context to how she is as a character, because now it's like, okay, everyone, like when we first saw it sounded like they were like this perfect family, but now we're kind of seeing the behind the scenes. It sees like, yes, Jack's a goofball. He's got some weird quirks that kind of put him off putting, like, the whole thing with like he throws off grief so much. And then now we have Rose and Sophie. They have like some kind of mental problems where they require a prescription to deal with it properly. And like they have a lot of little things that they need extra professional help for. But it looks like Rose didn't understand that, because like in part one, it made it sound like what's his name? Chris. Chris was explaining that therapy was kind of becoming more of a popular thing to do. So her coming up without therapy or anything to kind of like recognize what's wrong with her definitely explains a lot of things. And kind of having a parent that thinks that's normalish would mask that problem for Sophie. So when she goes to her aunts and explains stuff, because they really didn't hear her. They were just like, "Hey, you're fine. You're still human. Your thoughts are your own. You know, no one can really like say something's the normal way." I definitely say that she would explain how she deals with the grief to her aunt, and the aunt would be like, "That's not normal." And would actually extend to professional help for her and like lead to medication and other things. Um, because she acts a little different in 3 versus here. I mean, she does still act out because we did learn that she still acts out in a weird way. Because the landlord or whomever that because I think it's Jenny had to talk down some situations before. Um, so it's like she isn't completely fixed, but I think it's kind of like I think it's still early on for uh for illnesses like that to be treated or like be able to like be worked with. So I think she's got help, but probably not the proper help to make her feel normal. Um, I'm happy if we're gonna go into a finale situation with a 1982. I just feel like we're gonna like. I really wish we would actually get to see what happened with like Charles. I really want to get to see and like learn about Charles. We know a lot about Susan because like we got a lot of good time with her. But like Charles, really the only time we got with him was 4, with like little bits between him and Susan. But he's supposed to be a big enough character to be killed and be on this list of like, hey, he needs to be a part of this. Um, and not to mention like how I was explaining, he's like, all he did to Susan was crack her neck. He messed Charles up. Um, so I wonder if he got like he got the upper hand on Bond, and he might have like because Felix is definitely got to be the Shadow Man. Um, and it feels weird that like nothing really went on with that. Um, and that's kind of like where I'm at with that. Um, really. Trying to see if I can try to like speed quickly to I love how it straight up goes to an ad when I try to click on it again. Ooh. GT Live was watching the Walten Files. And it looks like they actually just like watched it. They actually didn't do too much with it. I'm trying to see if like we can see the Shadow Man before I get off here. Because I think once she enters the stage, there's got to be something. Because the Shadow Man is such a big mystery. Cool. Got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. This is 1 hour, 1 minute, and 3 seconds. Right there. Right. You can see in, like, off the stage, you can see a figure. And it's moving. That's straight up Felix. Like, Felix is seeing her enter, and he's ready to do the cleanup. Because I bet they were planning to lure him in and clean up afterward. Trying to think of anything else. Sophie, I really want to see more Ed and Molly because it feels like they're supposed to be kind of the the fighting force, because it feels like they're going to try to halt Bond from doing anything to Sophie, because it's like they're still getting used to themselves in Rocket, which is kind of weird. Aside from like the moving around when Bond first called to them, but like in 3 we saw Rocket stand up, and in 4 it sounded like they can move around. So I'm really thinking that like we haven't really seen what their whole thing is, because it looks like Charles and like Susan are bound to what they were supposed to be, which is just like they're the warnings. Where like it's kind of weird we didn't see much of Rosemary in the future points. Like we saw Charles in Hotline. We saw Rosemary in like some of the ending bits. So I think they're kind of like you're very similar to here, in is just like they're like, hey, we are here. Be warned, there were bad things that happened. But it's like the fact that Rosemary, aside from 3, we really didn't see her having any activity, really. And just the whole thing with Jack, like Jack in this like hunting trip, it's confusing, and they gotta like make it the most straight answer ever to make it well, I guess. But all right, I gotta go upload this, and I also want to go to bed at a decent hour tonight. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow.